All right, thank you, Patrick. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis pitched state lawmakers to take action today, but he wasn't urging his own state's legislature. He spoke in Kentucky directly to Kentucky's lawmakers.
DeSantis wants the Commonwealth to join other states in calling for a convention to change the Constitution when it comes to national debt. But some critics worry this method could eventually open the entire Constitution for change and risk the country's democracy. LDX 18's political reporter Carolina Buchek has that story.
Why did Florida Governor Ron DeSantis come to Kentucky today to speak with state lawmakers? Well, he wants them to pass this, HCR 45. This is a resolution that calls on Article 5 of the United States Constitution. This is a way to change the Constitution, but it's using a method that has not been used before in U.S. history.
I think Kentucky would be a great candidate to join the movement to prevent Congress from bankrupting this country.
DeSantis told Kentucky lawmakers 28 other states have called for a constitutional convention to do what HCR 45 calls for, adding a, quote, amendment to the United States Constitution, which requires a balanced federal budget. DeSantis says this effort comes from frustration that Congress is not willing to stop overspending and increasing the country's debt. He believes Congress will only pass a balanced budget if they are constitutionally forced to do it. So he says calling a convention is a valid constitutional defense of the states.
Banding together to be able to propose a change when Congress is not willing to do the right thing. That's what the founding fathers envisioned.
Although this convention effort is focused on national debt, legal experts across the country have raised some concerns. They worry this method could open the doors to other major changes, like limiting who can be a U.S. citizen, increasing term limits for presidents, or any other constitutional rewrite. LDX 18 asked DeSantis about those concerns today.
So how do you ensure Kentuckians that this method doesn't open up the entire Constitution to revision?
An Article 5 convention cannot change the Constitution. It's simply one mechanism of proposing. Congress can propose with 2/3, the states can propose with 2/3. Ultimately, any actual change for the Constitution requires ratification of 3/4 of the states, 38 states.
DeSantis says the safeguards in place will prevent a runaway constitutional rewrite. And he says states can add further safeguards, like faithful delegate laws, and limiting the scope of what their delegates can do at the convention. But some Kentucky lawmakers worry those additional safeguards won't hold up because they're not actually listed in the U.S. Constitution.
I love the idea that we could say faithful delegates coming up. I love that we could say a single issue. The Constitution doesn't say that. It says all intents and purposes. I am not willing to put the risk of our entire country, our entire way of government, at risk over that clause right there.
So while some Kentucky lawmakers say states need to do something to stop the national debt from constantly increasing, others say they can't risk America's entire democracy in the process. In Frankfort, Carolina Buchek, LDX 18 News.